What's going on, guys? Welcome to another Gear His Garage production, and in this one, not only do we, get completely covered in grease and grime and, whatever the hell else underneath Project Financial Mistake here, but we also replace the alternator that's in this thing with this brand new puppy. So yeah, well, stay tuned. Alright guys, so what you do to get the serpentine belt off, as you can see it is right here, is you have to take this bolt right here loose, which is a 13 millimeter. You have to take, see here, you have to take, if I can get the camera angle right. It's kind of hard to see, but there is actually a bolt right up underneath this pulley that actually loosens that rod right there. If you can see, I'm pointing my light straight down on it, and then that rod is connected to that bolt right there, right underneath the power steering pump, if you can see that. But yes, that pretty much takes this right here loose. You just slide the belt right off of it. And so yeah, let's go underneath the Jeep and see what we're doing under there. Alright, so if the camera will focus right, you probably can't see it because my hand's in the way, but right here is a 10 millimeter nut, which is actually all right there. And that is for the main power or battery to charge the you know what I'm saying, the main wire that goes to charge the battery. And then this bolt right here, or this nut right here, comes off at the 10 millimeter as well, and this one right here is a 10 millimeter as well, a nut that you need to take off. And there's actually two right behind this box, if you can see my finger that I'm pointing to, and those actually are, what is this? This is a 7 millimeter. So yep, let's get that thing taken off, and we'll go to the next step. Alright guys, so if you can see right there, the top nut and bolt and the bottom bolt that are the main pieces that hold the alternator on, which actually the top one is right here with the nut right there. And these both right here are either 15 millimeter, or if you don't have that around, it does convert over to a 5/8 in standard. So yeah, it's either a 15 or a 5/8. I had to use a 5/8 on the bottom because I didn't have a 5/8 deep well. So yeah, it was a bit that was a lot more work than I anticipated it being, simply because of all of the stuff you have to route around. So yeah, and plus the obvious, of course, you know, with this thing, the bottom bolt was all rusty crusty, and well, it did not want to come out. I ended up having to use a cheater bar on the end of my ratchet there to break the dang thing loose. But further ado, let's get this thing out and slap the new one in. Alright guys, so old alternator is right there and new alternator is now in. I kind of quit filming because I had to figure out a lot of stuff, and a lot more stuff that I thought had to actually come loose. So yeah, I'm kind of wearing half of it now. But yeah, pretty much the whole entire bracket holding in the alternator pretty much had to be unbolted and taken out simply because of where the stupid thing is located. There's really no room to work with on this thing when it comes to certain things. So that happened, and at that point I was like, you know what, I just want to get this done. So yeah, but it's in now, and so now I'm going to charge up the battery overnight, and then in the morning I will come back out here and crank it up and just see how everything's doing. So yeah, I tried to film some of it, and I did, but that was way more labor intensive than I thought it would be. I'm not even gonna lie. So yeah, so I guess I'll see y'all in the morning. Alright guys, so it is the next morning. Coming out here, I charged the battery last night, and well, didn't charge it very well, but it'll be fine. We can probably just jump start it off. But let's see what we got. Alright. One thing's for sure, my check engine light ain't on anymore. That's a good sign. Make sure everything's right on track. Well, I think we're good. All right. Think that fixed our problem. I just got back from a little drive. I wanted to take this thing out just to make sure everything was all tidy and good, and there's nothing's come loose. So yeah, we're pretty good. And I will leave a link in the description down below of the video by BleepinJeep on YouTube that I actually went off of. I had to do a little bit more different because, well, Jeeps of this area were all in not made the same, and some of his were not the way mine is, so I kind of had to modify his skill. Not the skill, is his way of doing it, but it was pretty much the same way. So yeah, that pretty much makes it for this upload. So if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're stopping there for the first time, please consider subscribing. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.